a skill that really just comes from experience.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Short, complete to Likely. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Yellow.
Mahomes. Left side by Likely. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Eye on these two.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. A handoff to Pacheco. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now we're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Good, set.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Off the play fake. Hurts out to his right, taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. They'll come up here, first and 10. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Smith. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
26, Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
Here's third and 2. They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on third and 1.
First down.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to air this one out. And he's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 29-yard line.
Follow me, Stu. Pass away. Come back. Side.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Yellow. Right. Pass away. Hey, 57. Right side.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. That's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield when they're able to force the incomplete pass.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, easy. 63.
They'll start with an option play to the right. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
On third down, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return is Tucker. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Hurts now. To the outside. Catch made by Brown.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
73, 180, 180.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Yellow.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
Play action here. Mahomes to the left side in the hands of Rice. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
1st down.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving outside the pocket. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Kansas City Chiefs. First
Yellow.
down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Patrick to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Chiefs 23, Eagles 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first. And 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Finding room at the 35. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the set. Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go. 19 Lion.
Throwing now from the gun. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. They give to Pollard on the outfield. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll try to set up the screen here. He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Ready. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Come on, set! 60!
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score. Chiefs 23, Eagles 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Lions! Go on track! Here we go! Here we go! 70 Timberwolves! Lightning 18! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Second and inches.
Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt! And check, Panther! Ready, ready?
To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go now!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Williams now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
They go play action with Mahomes. Short, complete to Likely. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That is catch number 60 for the season. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Open right side is likely. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Moving to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. Now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this is blocked. He gets free. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes back. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's complete left side to Worthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
43! 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
A give here to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you...
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Here's Barkley. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Big Lion. Set up. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Let's go now.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A 51-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly had the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Williams on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. First down throw, Mahomes exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. His throw left side is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And the first down, Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They get 21 on that one. First down, KC.
Another Kansas City Chiefs.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he's into the end zone yet again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2. Mooney in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Buffalo 18. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Kevin Pirates, go!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Panther 60, Panther Street. 19 Lion. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Chap 60, 18 Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete to Brown. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
So that's a big 1st down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Come on, go.
Now, faking the give. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Eagles. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will go up by 7.
Chiefs 37.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Williams. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
43.
Mahomes now to throw again. This is intercepted. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Got it. Ready? Hey, check that, check that. Here we go, here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
At the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. This one could be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Bronco 80. Hey, smash Bronco. Warrior 70. Ready.
A give to Pollard, running right, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Talk things over before third down.
70 Timberwolves. Go. Go.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This is 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a second down. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to try it here again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, Obviously, the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
On third down, Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They finish off the regular season with some momentum.